Hey y'all, welcome back to Martell's Movie Madness, and this is our second franchise ranking for the month of December in 2020. This year's been rough, and you guys deserve these three franchise rankings. This one, we just did an episode of the podcast last month where we basically broke down all the good stuff about the franchise. I'm talking, of course, about the Evil Dead franchise. I do not include Ash versus the Evil Dead here or any documentaries related to the franchise, of course. One, because I haven't watched Ash versus Evil Dead all the way, and two, because how do you rank a TV show versus a movie? You really can't. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the countdown.
Sure, I could have stayed in the past. Could have even been king. But in my own way, I am king. Hail to the king, baby.
Okay, coming in at number 4. Dead last, my least favorite of the franchise is the Army of Darkness. Okay? Or just Army of Darkness, I guess. Not that it's a bad movie, of course, by any means. This is just how they rank in comparison with each other. I love all 4 of these movies. They're just fucking amazing. But as far as the Evil Dead franchise goes, I feel like this one is the most removed from the franchise. It's the most comedic in the franchise, which is not a bad thing per se, but it's probably the one that I've both watched the least and the one that I don't enjoy as much, even though it's fucking awesome. So yeah, there we go. Number 4, least favorite Evil Dead is Army of Darkness.
You know your shoelace is untied. All right. Who wants some? Who's next? Huh? How about it? Who wants some? Huh? Who wants to have a little? You. You want some more? Huh? You want a little? Do you? You want some more? Huh? Huh?
All right. This is a short list, so I'm going to just keep on pumping into it. Number 3 on the franchise ranking for Evil Dead's franchise is going to be the Evil Dead Part 2. I know, blasphemy. A lot of people are going to say this is their number 1, and, you know, good reason, because it is a fantastic movie in and of itself. It's really fun, it's campy, it's got blood and guts and splatter. It's still got a little bit of the spookiness that the original had, but it's predominantly a horror comedy. It's not necessarily a straightforward horror film, which is what I like about the original and the remake. They are straight across horror movies. All right. So now we're getting down to the top 2. I'm not going to piss everybody off completely. Number 2 is the remake. the Evil Dead remake, just called Evil Dead. Many people now say that it is a sequel to the original canon, and I actually like that better than calling it a remake, because yes, it doesn't have an Ash or any of the other characters from the original, which is usually like the key elements of a remake, is that they have these characters that are or mirror the main characters of the original. This one takes a whole different cast of characters, and yeah, Mia does have like Ash-like qualities, but she's way more intelligent than Ash. Ash is kind of a dumbass, and she has more street smarts, I guess, and intuition and like ingenuity than Ash did. She's definitely easily more able to fight away these demons at the end of the movie than Ash ever was. And I know that's pretty much because the movies are like all comedy except for the original. And I get that, but like, that's why I feel like this is more so a sequel than it is a remake, because there's no real dim-witted hero here. So it would make sense that this is just like a 30 years later kind of deal, because you see other people coming to the cabin and whatnot and getting into the book and reading the passages and whatnot. It's completely feasible that this could be a continuation of the same timeline.
I will feast on your soul. Feast on this motherfucker.
Alright, here we are, finally, the last but not least, number one on the franchise for Evil Dead. My favorite in the franchise is The Evil Dead, the original movie. Got this is my only steelbox in my collection. Actually, that's a lie, because I think I have one more. But this is the first one I ever bought, the first steelbook I ever bought. And Evil Dead, like I said, the original, it's the only one in the original franchise, the trilogy, the Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness, that is just a straightforward horror movie with a little humor sprinkled in. It's got the blood and guts, it's got the insanity, the demons, that cool ass fucking sweeping camera shit is there. It's like the original usage of those things, and I just love the original so much more than any of the sequels and the remake. It's just, I can't put it anywhere but number one. And I know a lot of people would say that number two is just number one with extra shit, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? I like the whole ensemble of part one, which we don't really get at the beginning of part two. I mean, most of that movie is just Bruce Campbell acting with himself, basically, and a bunch of special effects going on, which is fucking cool, but I do enjoy the character interaction in the first one. So yeah, there's my franchise ranking for the Evil Dead. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. Make sure you're rating and reviewing the podcast if you listen. If you're not listening, go listen. It's on every podcast platform. Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. And, of course, you can get bonus content, early access to content like this, over on patreon.com/Martell's Movie Madness. Make sure you join us over there. You can join us for as little as $3 a month. $6 a month gets you bonus content, access to all the old bonus content, so definitely check us out there. Thank you guys as always. Again, now let's watch some fucking movies.